I'm balding at 17, so I'm sad. How to deal with this? I had a similar story. About the same age and everything. I went through the whole grieving process. Crying, bargaining, acceptance, everything. I always had long curly hair growing up. I'd often spend nights watching YouTube videos of other bald people listening to their stories. Videos of people shaving it for the first time etc. Once I got the balls to finally shave it, it was amazing. All the worrying stopped. All the emotion and wondering and lack of confidence went away. Immediately. It's so much cleaner than trying to hold on. It's hard at first when you see people again for the first time after shaving it and they all go, "You shaved your head," usually followed by a "Why?" I would answer with, "Ran out of shampoo," diffused the situation and ended the convo with a laugh. I'm 26 now and have been shaving it for years and I love it. A lot of people who have seen me with hair always tell me they think I look better without it. At the end of the day, it's really just hair. I have all my limbs and in good health. You start to realize that's really what matters. Better to do it now than during your midlife crisis. Lol, if you have any questions, let me know. Would be happy to answer. Join the balding subreddit. You'll meet a lot of guys like you. You can also get a toupee. There's no shame in that at all. They're high quality these days. Not like the rugs people would make fun of years ago. I know it must be difficult, but I'd embrace it and make it work the best for me. Bro, shaving your head is actually so much better, believe me. I dabbled with a shaved head before I started balding, so admittedly it wasn't as scary for me as others, but literally no one worth anything really cares. If someone doesn't like you or something cause you're bald, believe me, they suck and you don't need them. If it gets thin enough, let it go. Don't be that young guy with an awful comb over. Maybe try a buzz cut first and see how it feels. I rock a buzz. No guard with my wall clippers. More often than not, and only fully shave on occasion. It looks great and feels great. Is it due to genetics or a medical condition? Because medication used to treat male pattern baldness is pretty effective and takes a lot less than 4 or 5 years to take effect. Depending on where you live, it's not super expensive either. How do you feel about preemptive buzz cut? I am of the age where guys are starting to bald on schedule. It is almost painful to see comb-overs when I know they would look better and have more confidence with a buzz cut. I also started losing my hair in my teens. Until about 20 years old, I buzzed it down using a 1 or a 0. By 20, I started learning how to shave my head down to the skin. It's really about confidence and owning it. It is what it is. And the alternative of trying to use your existing hair to cover up the balding is so transparent and ugly and distracting and obvious and unanimously unpopular. There's also a small minority fraction of people that are specifically attracted to bald men. Man shrugging. Honestly, I think you should seek professional help. Not for your balding, but for your self-esteem. I've read many of your comments in this thread and it sounds like you have a deeper problem with yourself and not only one with your balding. I myself have the same exact thing. Started balding at around 17. Went to multiple doctors and someone finally prescribed me with alopecia, don't know the English name. Maybe the same as the German one. This helped in growing some of my hair back, yet not to its original state. So I just said it's not worth it. That stuff costs $30 a month and leaves your hair with a greasy look, plus it is strongly acidic. So after 1 year of using it, I got problems with the skin on the top of my head. Since then I just accepted that this is how it is going to be and moved on with my life. Did it take me a long time? Much crying and problems with my self-esteem? Definitely. Will you get over it? Of course. You just have to realize that you are worth way more than how your hair looks. That stuff doesn't define you. If that doesn't sound like something you could ever see yourself achieving, please, for the love of God, seek therapeutic attention. Absolutely no shame in that. I should know. I am going to college studying psychology. Only third semester, but the thought counts. I am 23 now. Don't have much hair to spiel of and am living life just like I always have. The person that judges you the harshest on your looks is yourself. Others don't mind it half as bad. You got this, brother. Life is too short to get hung up on these things. Shave it off. Embrace it. I just shaved my head. Gotten lots of compliments and hasn't impacted my success with women at all. It was rough on my confidence at one point, but that turned out to be more situational based and a reflection of my MH. I am 21 and I am losing hair too. You just absolutely have to embrace it and love yourself. Get into hats. Plenty of people basically wear hats all the time and nobody thinks twice about it. Shave it off, embrace the madness, or wear a cap, or both. I would just shave it. I wouldn't want to be the guy with a comb over to hide it. I'm a guy, but when I see that, it just looks so bad to me. I see a guy with confidence issues and girls pick up on that stuff. I myself at 42 still have hair. But I actually shave my head to a number 1 once a week for 18 years. I'm not afraid of losing it. A lot of women like shaved heads. Somehow Reddit decided I like seeing the before, after shots of guys shaving their heads when they start to lose their hair. I'm always amazed by how much better they look with a shaved head compared to the before shots when they're trying to hide it or just leaving the rest longer. Can you grow facial hair? A beard or goatee helps when you're bald. Good luck, bud. Look up minoxidil and finasteride. That's my advice. I will be honest here and say that being bald at your age would not only look weird but also be a big disadvantage in dating. Trust me, it's traumatizing no matter when the hair loss starts. Even if it happened at 25. As I am now. I used to have really nice hair that looked good no matter what I did with it. When I started balding, it felt like I was losing a part of myself. It takes time, but there will be a moment when you accept yourself as is. In terms of what medically can you do, Rogaine is good for keeping what you already have. But you have to stick with it, and I'm not great with routines personally. Hair transplants are expensive, but if it's something that really bothers you, trust me, you'll find the money for it somewhere. I think ultimately that'll be the road I go down someday. But in the meantime, why not just give going totally bald a go? It's really not as scary as it seems and looks great on most people. Bonus points if you can grow a beard. The bald with a beard look is classic and people love it. The freedom from worrying about your hair is actually quite liberating. How's your beard looking? I know you're young, but hair usually migrates from head to face. I'd say embrace it when you feel comfortable. You're almost out of HS. College, no one is going to care. There isn't really a hairstyle that isn't normal. I see balding dudes of all ages all over the place. The only thing that stands out as weird is when someone is actively embarrassed by it. Always wears a hat, etc. I just let it ride until it starts to look weird to you. Then buzz it short. You don't have to shave it all off.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.